I'd like to just take you through a very quick walkthrough of what you'll find on the Vintage Transport CD-ROM. Now, unashamedly, this is something I absolutely love. It's one of my favourite CDs and I thoroughly enjoyed making it. It's all done in the style of Art Deco transport, and there really is something for everyone. So we look through the CD, we've got our vintage cars, our vintage motorbikes, trains, planes and ships. We've got envelope templates for our boxes and bags, and also a fantastic range of backing sheets as well. So let me just take you through what you'll find on the CD. And if I just click onto here and we go to the cars, you can see how easy it is to navigate. And again, if I click onto the car here, up comes the main image, and you can see each one comes with its own set of decoupage. Now, they're designed to make A5 cards, but if you want to make smaller ones and you're a bit clever with your printer, you can just reduce to fit. If you reduce it to 71%, they'll fit on smaller cards. But I think these really deserve and benefit from being slightly larger. You'll also notice that we have the title along the top. If you don't want that, each of the cards are designed for you to be able to simply cut that off and you'll still have a fantastic card. It doesn't interfere with the image. We go back now and we can just have a look through. As I said, there's some beautiful Art Deco images here. Some cards have more layers, as we can see here for the decoupage. Simply click to return. Now here's one. My kids absolutely adore this one. It's a vintage stock car racing. You can see lots of levels and layers to cut, but an absolute fantastic card. My kids absolutely love this one. Now there's some other things on here, and I'd like to show you my sort of sheets of paper here with a whole range of images on. These are designed so that you can use sections of them. Any part that you cut out will have something of interest on it. So they make for fantastic backing sheets, and of course you can get literally thousands of variations deciding where you cut and how you cut. So they're absolutely fantastic, and each set has 2 of these on there with it. So you've got a little bit of variety here. Now they also come with the stamps. I have a thing about stamps. I think they're really nice and they work well with the transport as well. So you can see that you've got a range of stamps that you can use as toppers or for the main images on the cards. And we've also got then as a sheet of stamps as well. Again, great backing papers, or for just using for sections on your card making. So you can see here, that's our main section, 10 cards. On this 10 cars, and we have each one will have 2 of the backing sheets and then the stamps as well. And now to return, we can go back, click onto the main logo, and we come back to our main page here. So let me just very quickly take you through the Vintage Transport on the motorbikes. Now again, unashamedly, this is one of my favourites. I love the motorbikes. And let's just click on one here to show you how it works. So again, we've got our decoupage. I've tried to make it nice and simple, that we haven't got hundreds of little spokes or anything to cut out, and the cards truly do look stunning. So if you know someone who loves their bikes, young or old, there really is something for everyone on here. And again, sheets of paper here which can be used and cut up in 101 different ways to create fantastic backing papers. And of course we've got the stamps as well. Just click to return, and then we have our set of stamps. So we have a lovely range, cross range of motorbikes here, from, I said, the wonderful Art Deco style to something a wee bit contemporary, but still got that lovely old feel to it here. This again is a favourite with many people. So if you love your Art Deco, you're going to really love this particular CD. Trains, many a boy had a train set, and again a fantastic set of images here. All with the decoupage, all with the titles that can be added or taken away if you want to. And you really have to see the cards to believe them. They truly do make absolutely stunning cards. And again, another what I call the clippage sheets, which have a range of different images on them that you can cut in and use as your backing papers. And our trains again, in the stamp form, which again can be used as individual elements, toppers, or as part of the main card. Now if we click back on, we come to our planes, and let's just click on to some at random here. As you can see, this sort of very simple, elegant decoupage here, just 2 layers, but it looks absolutely stunning. Now you could, if you wanted to, print on extra and just work back into it. These are what I call a serving suggestion. And I like this one as well. Again, we can see a range of decoupage images for you. And here's another one, Coast to Coast, which I like, sort of envisaging the spirit of travel back in those early days. We have our clipage sheets, as you can see here, absolutely beautiful. Use any section of those that you want. And we've got the stamps as well. And we have the sets with the spirit of travel and the feel of travel on them as well. So they're all included on the CD. And again, we'll click back and we'll come to the boats. And we've got, again, a fantastic selection here for you from our sort of early travelling steamships to even earlier our sail ship here as well, that was sort of a leftover from a bygone age. These incidentally all come, of course, with the decoupage. Some are simpler than others. Some are just a couple of layers, 2 layers, 1 layer. Others have a little bit more on them. But what they all have is this sort of character and life to them. Based around the Art Deco period and Deco style, you really have got something for everyone. The clipage sheet here, as you can see, a little bit of everything on it. Doesn't just have to be used for vintage transport. Once you start using these, you'll be absolutely in love with them. They can be used for all sorts of things. And again, another sheet there. And we've also got the stamps. Again, fantastic toppers, all cards in their own right. And we've got our stamp sheets as well, as we can see here. Simply click back on. Now each CD comes with envelope templates, as we can see here. This is an A5 one, so that you can make your own envelope and you can use the backing papers with it. Part 1 and Part 2, simply glue that part onto the base and you've got a beautiful A5 envelope. Gift bags and gift boxes, if you want to use the papers, again, all very simple to make up. It's really just common sense. This CD also includes, I think, some quite stunning backing sheets. Now, although I've used these for the vintage transport, I'm going to say I think you're going to find these are absolutely beautiful. Some of these sheets are just incredible. Let me just say click on to this one here. We've got A5 and A4. Let's do a nice purple. I always like that. As you can see, to save you ink, it goes over a little bit just beyond the halfway line. And you get this sort of aluminium effect with the paint on it. Just a beautiful, beautiful background. It doesn't just have to be used with the vintage transport. You could use it if you wanted to on any card. That's our A4 and that's our A5, which is the half version there. Now there's a couple of papers here, which are I can call them papyrus. They're not papyrus. These are handmade paper sheets, which have this beautiful mottled effect on them. And again, just absolutely stunning. A5 ones in half, A4 full sheet. You will find you can use these papers in your everyday card making. We've got some just some simple metal here, and denim, a sheet of denim. All the texture, it's real denim, photographed, pin sharp, looks absolutely fantastic. Again, a sheet of aluminium. We've got some leather here, and we've got a lighter coloured leather, and we've also now got a sheet of metal here, rusty metal. A real boy's own collection there of things for you to use with your card making. So you can see it comes together in this beautiful package. We have this Art Deco styled vintage transport, something there for the men and the boys, not forgetting the girls who rather like their transport as well. And it really does. This was the first CD that I made, one of the first CDs, and I always promised to make one for the girls, sort of biased towards the girls. And now the Art Deco Delights is really its sister companion, and you will find that there is some crossover that you can use the two together. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the CD. I'm very passionate about this one. I absolutely love it. If you want to make some special cards for the men in your life, I think you'll find that they'll love this as you hark back to that golden age.